Today I'm going to talk about our Community Resource Connector. So I promise you, as you go through it, you're going to realize how important this is and will make your job better out there, as we serve our community. So it started, Dr. Nelson talked about this before. It's about how do we build, our goodwill with the community? How do we strengthen those ties with the community beyond law enforcement? Because we know that's what most of us do. A lot of calls for service we get aren't really law enforcement related. They could be somebody looking for a food pantry, somebody looking for, a shelter for the night. It could be somebody that, with a mental health issue that's looking for healthcare aid. How do we connect them together? Because nobody calls 211. They call 911. Whether it's 2 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but we still get the calls. We have to respond out there because if we don't respond and handle it, it does become a law enforcement issue sometimes. So Commissioner Love created this web-based application, and the beauty of it is it's real time. It's not something that's stagnant that, 3, 4, 5 months ago, there was a food pantry there and now it's gone. It's real time. So if you tell somebody right now, hey, we're at this location, but if you go 3 blocks this way, there's a food pantry. So if you're hungry, you need food, this is where to go. They know exactly where to go. If it's for the homeless shelter, if it's something, whatever it is, that's community-based, that's where it is at the moment. So it's not a stagnant scene, it's constantly changing, evolving. If something closes down, it closes down the screen. If it opens up, it opens up. You don't have to worry about that. All you have to do is click on, read the resources, read how it is done. You put the access and your username in there. But I promise you, when you're out there and you want to make your position easier, you want to be able to connect people and you want to keep moving along, because I notice calls for service keep going and you're sitting there going, this isn't a law enforcement issue, but I know I need to handle it. This is what's going to help you handle it. And I go back to the point. It's about building goodwill in the community. It's about building those partnerships beyond law enforcement. We have teams that go out there and feed homeless people during the week. And that's not typically a law enforcement function, but at the same time, it's what we do to serve our community. We do that because that's what our community needs. And it may not be law enforcement particularly, but it builds in that because it could become a law enforcement issue unless we handle it. And it's the same thing what you're dealing with now. If there's somebody who's homeless, somebody needs help, if you don't direct them in the right place to go, later on you may get called back because they're loitering, they're trespassing. So it could become a law enforcement issue. But I go back to it, building that goodwill, because we are blessed in our community. We built that partnership, we fight as one with our community. As we do that, we have to demonstrate and show that we are connecting beyond the law enforcement realm. We're doing things to make our community better. And so whether it's linking somebody to social services or a government service that they could do better at, or can help them with the resources they need, that's what we do as an organization. And that's where our community keeps coming and bonding with us. Because we have been blessed over the years to demonstrate that within Pasco County, our community stands there with us. They support us because they know we support them. And by using this web-based application, it's going to demonstrate even further how good we are as an organization and how great our members are. So with that being said, God bless you and have a great week.